Good morning. Welcome back to another Designer's Den. Today we are talking about bigger is better. So we're talking about larger scale pieces of furniture. Really, no matter what space you have. If you have a large space, that's great. But even if you don't, how you maximize
the space you do
yeah,
have, right? Yeah, I think this is really fun. I think a lot of times we live in this box where we think well, everything has to be a certain size in a certain space. And we're in a time where you have fun with it. You know, I want to go and select things I love.
Yep.
You know, we're here today at this Ashley sofa love seat, the Soul Trend, and which is, we were talking earlier about this is a 100-inch sofa.
Yeah, it's a large sofa,
right.
Not only in the width, but the depth. It's just under 40 inches in depth,
right.
I think.
And that's on trend,
yes.
right? That's on trend. So we want to talk about how, I mean, this all plays very, very nicely together, especially if you have a nice big living space, right?
Right.
I've got room for a nice size sofa. It's comfy, it's cozy. You know, I want to relax in my space when I get home.
Oh,
how about you?
Yeah,
right?
Same. I'm like, come home, put on the robe, let's lay down and relax.
Yeah, let's have some fun. So, but even if I have let's say I have a little smaller space, I can still use this nice size sofa.
Yep.
Maybe I scale back with the complimentary chair and ottoman. Maybe I do have room for the love seat. So,
or maybe it's like an accent chair. It's
right.
not even the matching chair,
right.
but an accent chair that's just a little bit smaller.
Absolutely. We've kind of used a really good sized, nice looking cocktail table to make a statement here. But I think you could even use the coffee table, the sofa, and an accent chair in a smaller space and have it be really dramatic and interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
And I like how this coffee table complements, in terms of scale, the sofa. This is a 52-inch square.
Yeah, it's big.
Right, so like think of half the size of this sofa,
right.
really. So it plays really nicely together.
I want to point out one more thing. The lamps that we used in this space are smaller scale, but it all works so nicely together.
It does work.
Yeah.
And I love the shape of the lamp.
Great shape. Yeah. Nice looking lamps, great shape. Really fun space. And we've used an 8x10 rug to kind of build our conversation space. So this is great. This is a lot of...
It's cozy.
Yeah,
I like it.
Really cozy.
I could totally relax in my robe on this.
I could take a nap and a cup of coffee or a hot toddy or something today. Yeah. All right. Shall we go to our next space?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
All right, Doug, we're taking bigger is better to the wall.
All right, I like it. Yeah, this is a good sized wall for most rooms, right?
Yes.
And I love this piece of art. This is one of our new classy art tempered glass pieces of art, and it's a 40 by 60 inch piece of art. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Has so much depth.
It does.
You know. But I think what we've done here is really, really interesting because we've used these two good sized mirrors on either side. Maybe your space is a little smaller. You know, mirrors are a great way to add some depth and expand the room.
Yes.
And in this case, it really frames this piece of art really, really nicely and sets it off.
It almost gives off the impression that even though it's three separate pieces, I view it almost as one.
Yeah.
So you're making an impact that way.
Right. What a great statement to walk into any room and have it look like this. I like the oversized console we've also selected for this. This is an 80-inch piece, and again, it balances out very, very nicely with what we have going on here. In this case, we're looking at this dining space, and it really frames it nicely. It's a good scale. It balances out really, really well. Tell us a little bit about the hostess chairs we used here, because those are larger. This is a little bit different.
It is different. Yeah. I always love mixing and matching dining room chairs.
Sure.
That way you just break up the hardness and the coldness of all the wood textures, and you soften it up with a nice upholstered chair that is, like you mentioned, larger in scale, but still is in proportion to the table and then these chairs as well.
I think bigger really is better here.
I think so too.
That's awesome. All right, let's go to our third space today.
Okay, let's do it. All right, here's our third and final vignette. I love this look.
Oh,
I think one of our other buyers coined this as sloppy chic.
Yeah, right. And it is.
Yeah, totally.
It is. But couldn't you just dive in,
Yes.
right? After, a work day or a busy day, just settling in. This is a big sectional.
It's huge. Yep.
Yeah. Big scale.
What I love about this style is that you see the style everywhere.
Sure.
I feel like it's very mainstream. We offer a great value.
Yeah. So this is by Jackson. This is the posh sectional. But what I really love about this sectional is that it's modular.
Yes.
So even though I've got this large space that I'm sitting in, I can scale this and customize it to my space. Smaller space, and it's still, what's the dimension on this? I think it's about, 4 feet by 4 feet?
Yeah, so
each piece?
47 by 47.
Yeah. So I could scale this back if I had a smaller space and really make a really cool statement with some oversized, overscale furniture.
Right, and maximize the square footage of wherever you're putting this.
Yeah.
So instead of having that open space for an end table, you're actually utilizing it for seating.
Yeah. And this is a great ottoman, but also, I can pull this in. It can be a great little date night sectional. We can watch a movie.
Yes.
Eat some popcorn.
Right. Incorporate this console with the cup holders if you want just additional function to the stationary piece.
Yeah.
Another thing I love about this collection is that we now offer special orders.
Really?
Yeah, so we stock this in the Stuff Gray color that you see here, but we can special order it in the porcelain, which is a lighter...
Just a lighter creamier
ivory,
color?
yeah.
Ivory?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice option.
Yes. And we can't forget about this rug. It's a 9 by 12 rug.
This is, 9 by 12 is a newer size for us at AFW. We're getting ready to receive 3 more new styles in that. But this is, the 9 by 12 is an important size today, I think, because everything is getting bigger. So you need to have a larger rug that kind of frames the space.
It really grounds the space, right?
It really does. And in this particular case, it's pulling in the color of this beautiful dove color, but I'm adding some other color and texture to the space, which I think is so important.
Yes.
And then we pulled up some of those colors in the accent pillows. So it's great.
I know, it coordinates really nicely.
Yeah, it really, really does.
And I'm so excited that we have 9 by 12 rugs because we carry so many large sectionals and it just merchandises really well on the show floor, and I'm sure it looks great in your homes too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And honestly, the prices are amazing.
Yes.
This 9 by 12, we retail it at $449, which for a 9 by 12,
that's an amazing price.
That's a great price. Yeah.
It's an awesome price.
Yeah.
Well, this morning was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Talking about bigger is better.
Hopefully we showed you why it is and how you can work it and how you can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we will see you next week for Designer's Den.
Awesome. And as always, don't forget, everything you saw here this morning and so much more is available at afw.com. So check us out. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.